Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot, and this is a tarot card reading for Taurus. All Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you've got Taurus in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. We've got the Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, a new idea for a job or a source of income, a new job, new source of income. You've learned the truth about something that you're working on. It may be something new that you were inexperienced in before you learned your lesson. You've learned from experience and hard work and practice. All right. Knight of Cups. All right. How do you really feel about your work? That's the question here. Are you looking for a new direction for your lifestyle, for your day-to-day living situation? Are you trying to get into something new? Are you following your heart? Are you some kind of an artist? This could be for you. Your new idea, your new source of income could be some kind of an art hobby that you turn into more of a career. Some kind of you could be a content creator, you could be a writer, an artist, painter, photographer, whatever. Or you just really love art and music. Yeah, you could be a musician. You could be learning a new skill when it comes to your creative pursuits. Learning how to take that creative passion, that poetry, whatever it is, and grow it into something more than just a side hobby that you do in your spare time. I don't think it's a great idea to suddenly start doing your art for the money, because that can take your focus away from the content of the art, the spirit of it, and you may end up finding yourself depleted and burnt out. That's like a warning from experience, because you can take your paintings, okay, for instance, if you're a painter, you can take your paintings out of your studio and bring them to a gallery and hang them and sell them. Yes, you can. Totally possible. There's galleries out there, and there's one for you. You can put it on the internet. You can do your crafting, your crochet, whatever, and put that on Etsy. And you can make money selling it to people who would love to buy it, because you are talented and you've got good taste and you have style. And they like your style. They like you, they like your personality, they like your style. You know, you could be a musician and do a show. You practice a lot behind the scenes because you love to play guitar or whatever. You love to make beats, you know, whatever it is that you do. And you find a way, a new source of attention or income related to that craft. It's something that comes from your heart. And as somebody who's done something like this in my own past, I would say that I think you should go for it. Totally do it. It's going to be great. They're going to love you. You're going to be a star. But make sure, you know, your heart is protected, because your heart is where it's coming from. Your soul and spirit is where this is coming from. The source of your creativity is your connection with the divine great creator. And that can become a little muddy when you start to mix in a lot of earth and pentacles. And it becomes weighed down and hard to see through it, you know? Because your spirit will be weighed down by material concerns. Possibly, for some of you, okay? But there is something exciting and new here that you feel very strongly about that makes you feel empowered. And you do have some decisions to make, but there could be a dilemma as well. So I see you ignoring outside influences in order to come to your own conclusions for the sake of your own inner peace. Finding a balance between doing it because you love it and doing it because you can get paid, because you won't love it anymore and you won't get paid anymore if you don't love it anymore, if you're totally focused on making money, because that's a different part of your brain than doing art or music. Okay, so you're doing the art and music because you love it. You start to get some attention, you bring it out in public, you start to get paid for it. You realize you like money. Obviously, everybody wants money in this life to pay rent, whatever, buy some snacks, right? So you're like, oh, I can have another source of income, and it's something that I love to do. But then the moment you start to focus on making the money with your art will change, because you're not doing it for the sake of love anymore. So it will be different. And then the audience will notice the difference, and they won't feel as enthusiastic about buying it anymore, and you won't feel as enthusiastic about playing your music anymore or doing it anymore. You notice this with bands, right? Oh, their first album was better. Their first album was the best. People say that a lot about like musicians. Oh, they were better before they got famous, because once they got rich and famous, it changed their brain. It changed who they were, and you can't even help that. Your new experiences in life are going to create new neural pathways in your brain. It's going to change the structure of it once you start becoming successful. So I feel like you should go for it anyway. Obviously, it's an important journey, and I feel like, okay, so King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Judgment, Five of Swords. You know, this actually feels like a different situation entirely. Like, I almost want to put the Ace of Wands up here, you know, and then this will all fit perfectly, because it feels like this dynamic between the King of Pentacles, King of Wands is a separate issue, with the Two of Swords, Five of Swords bracketing this bottom row now, and the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands bookending the top. This all makes more sense. There's more symmetry here. So there could be two people working together. I don't see them looking at each other. You know, it's not like they came out looking at each other like this. Their backs are turned to each other. And with the Five of Swords here next to the Judgment and the Two of Swords, it's like there is a dilemma, a conflict, important decisions that have to be made, a judgment call. There's a realization, realizing the truth is here again, just like the Ace of Swords. There's coming to some kind of revelation, getting very clear about something. The situation, the relationship, the decision you have to make, the truth of the situation, how you really feel, what you're driven to do, what you want to do, how you want to do it. Your drive, your creativity, your art. I feel like I'm speaking to an artist right now. I really do. Like a young artist, or like an art student, or like somebody who's not really experienced in art galleries or live shows or something like that, but who has that on their mind, or has like a secret, hidden, blocked artistic talent that wants to be expressed. And it doesn't matter what point of your life you're at, you're never too old. First of all, don't ever think that. For some of you, I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's never too late to start or to start again. So it looks like with Judgment here, you might even get a second chance at something. But what is this Five of Swords dilemma? Is this an argument between these two people, the fire sign and the earth sign? You're Taurus, you're the earth sign, so King of Pentacles would be your energy. Are you dealing with a fire sign, or do you have a lot of fire sign in your chart? We've also got fire here with Judgment. That's fire. We've got Libra and Aquarius as well. So air signs, fire signs, Libra, Aquarius, earth signs. So everything's here. All the signs are here, really. So it could be anybody, but maybe it's somebody with this in their chart or these type of characteristics. And the fact that you're not looking at each other makes me feel like you're at a distance, or you've got your backs turned, or you're not getting along. There could be a no answer here with the Two of Swords. So Ace of Swords now is on top of the Two of Swords. Doesn't that just make so much sense? It's a very clear decision that's been made. You know the truth. You make the decision. You've already decided. I feel like for some of you, the decision's already made. And if this is for you, then you know what I'm talking about, because I don't know. I don't know what decision you needed to make, but it looks like you've already made the choice, or you know the truth, and you know what you have to do. You know what you have to decide. And there's been some kind of argument, falling out. Yeah, a falling out between this fire sign and this earth sign. With the Five of Swords. So maybe there was this falling out, and you realize the truth about this relationship and the decision you have to make, and you're no longer interested in listening. With that Two of Swords, you've got the blindfold on, the arms crossed across the chest, like that's a no. You're maintaining your own inner peace and balance by saying no, or deciding to distance yourself or ignore or something like that. Okay, in the Five of Swords, let's talk about it. There is a humiliating defeat. There is some kind of win-lose situation. Somebody walks away feeling like a loser, and somebody else could possibly be very smug about it. Everybody in this card is in low vibrational energy. So while there is a strong new beginning here, as you take action on a new opportunity to do with making money, possibly in some kind of creative, intellectual property type of way. A skill you've worked on for a long time, a creative, artistic dream. Could be romantic as well. Of course, there's probably romance and love involved in what you're doing. You love what you do. In this energy here, this new thing. Yeah, creative, exciting. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked because this looks really good. This looks like a really great opportunity to do something new and creative and probably fun, and speaks to your heart and soul, your creative drive, especially if you're an artist. But it could be taken in many different ways. What is an artist? What is an art form? Your hobby, your craft, finding a way to take your craft to the market, so to speak, all right? But then there's this conflict of interest, important decision that has to be made, a judgment call that has to be made for your own peace of mind, to find balance in a situation between either these two aspects of yourself that are not in alignment right now and maybe at odds with each other, and or these two people who they're both quite stubborn and established, masculine energies, fire and earth, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I feel like when these elements are in alignment with each other, they can be very creative and very lucrative. But is this like a conflict of interest between your creativity and your finances? This could be something about it. It's something like that where, I don't know, irreconcilable differences is what I just heard with this Five of Swords. So major changes have got to happen. You have to realize the truth of a situation, make important decisions to overcome this conflict of interest, whatever this is. Because this is embarrassing. I like Five of Swords for being embarrassing and reminding us that sometimes we need to check ourselves. Everybody in this situation fought a losing battle, because even the one who wins, at what cost, you know? Six of Pentacles, the Empress. All right, this is good. One more. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, this part I love. Six of Pentacles, the Empress, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, first of all, Empress is Venus. That's Taurus. That's you. It's also Libra. It is the material and intellectual stuff of creation. Yeah. The physical and intellectual material of creativity, the creative drive to life, giving life to and birthing new creations, enterprise, people, children, fertility in general. This is a very fertile time for you and your creativity and for your financial success. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to put these right here. But you know what? They came out like this. So when you are able to balance out this conflict of interest and find some kind of a resolution, or choose no longer to participate in it or walk away from it, even if you have to walk away humbled. I feel like somebody's being humbled here. Are you humbling somebody else? Are they humbling you? I want to clarify the Five of Swords, but I also feel like in general, this is your true energy right now. Being so fertile, rich, abundant, so much potential for creation and so much creativity already. The Empress is beautiful, feminine energy, beauty, goodness, and truth, luxury, leisure, abundance, nature, fertility, creativity, femininity, attraction, love, care, caring for something and bringing it to life. This new opportunity in finance, it could be a new child, and then here we've got the High Priestess as well. Wow. How do I even explain this? It's a profound, creative energy. There's so much potential here. You have such an important opportunity. Such a great opportunity to really tap in to your own creative process. Listen to that intuition, that inner voice, wherever your messages are coming from. Open yourself up to your own creativity in this. You know the truth. You already know. And I feel like whatever this conflict is on the bottom here is such a distraction, such a waste of time. It's so not worth it to engage in this. Don't. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Wands. I was just going to put that here. Just block this person or whatever. I guess you have to defend yourself in this situation. You have to stand up for yourself. So somebody makes you feel like you have to. Yeah, but look at that. The 6 of Swords. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords. You know, I'll put that here because it looked good here. And then 5 of Swords to the 6 of Swords. That's what I like to see. I like to see you getting very intelligent. This is a fight, all right, between you and somebody else. I think I already did a reading on this. You know what? I will upload it. I'll upload the reading about the falling out, the argument, because I got another reading for you. So look to that other one. I'll upload both of them. But anyway, there's another reading I did. It's about, what did I call it? Fighting to the bitter end. That's what I'll call the other reading that you should look at, because I feel like that's related here. This person makes you feel like you have to fight with them. They waste your time. It's time to get smart and intelligent and serious about the direction of your life, because you have such an amazing creative talent and an opportunity to use it to make money, to do well for yourself. Look at this, the birth of something new, Venus and Cancer. You could have a child, maybe, if you wanted a child. You have a calling. With the Empress, the High Priestess, okay, it's important for you to be somewhat independent and keep certain things to yourself. You need to know the difference between what you can share with others and what you need to keep secret, hidden. Keep it mysterious. Keep to yourself some of this. Some of this stuff, you don't want to reveal it to others. We've got the moon in Leo, appreciation. There's that art and music again. So creative self-expression. You've got the moon and Venus. You've got the moon and Venus here as well. It's confirming to you that your creative self-expression, whether it's giving birth to a painting or a poem or an image or a video or a child, whatever, that fertility is your most valuable asset. And it is so important for you to focus on your work right now because you could be so successful. I want whoever this is around you to quit distracting you and wasting your time. And if that means you have to get away from them, do it. Whatever. Distance yourself. This is all about being objective. With the Six of Swords, you're getting very clear about what happened here. You realize that this was no good. It was a waste of your time. It dragged you down. It wasted your time. You know, it made you... So you asserted yourself. You stood up for yourself. You spoke your mind. You had the upper hand. You were right. They were wrong. Okay? Who doesn't love to hear that? But I feel like in this case, yeah, you had a right to defend yourself here. I don't know who walked away feeling what. I don't know who thinks they're so smart and funny, but they're not. This could have been a very humbling experience. I think learning your lesson from it is the best thing you can do, being very objective and intelligent about the way that you handle the situation moving forward so that you don't take this energy with you towards your beautiful new beginning. Leave that all behind. Take with you the lessons learned and leave the rest. Because it's petty, there's jealousy, there's control issues, there's vicious words, there's such a mean energy when you have so much beautiful stuff going on here. You've got fortune, which is the sun in Leo. All right, I'm not gonna put these here. And you've got status, Jupiter and Taurus. Fortunate status here, high status, fortunate, you know, etc., etc. Birth appreciation, fortune, status. So there could be a Leo, Cancer, or Taurus, that's you. Or you could have this in your chart. I've got Leo and Aquarius here, Libra, Taurus, Libra, more Taurus, more Cancer, you know. Basically all the signs are here, but those are the ones that stick out the most. You are going towards a better place. Stand up for yourself, but don't engage in this at the same time. Don't go looking for this. You know, if it comes to you and you have to deal with a person who's very competitive, who doesn't want you to succeed for whatever reason, maybe they're jealous, maybe they want to have control over you and they don't want to see you being independent and having your own life, or you're not with the person you're meant to be with to create this new thing together. What if that's the case? What if this is not the partner for you? And this is the realization. It's like, okay, well, I gotta go. I'm called elsewhere. I go where I'm called. That's your reading today, Taurus. Go where you're called. So I want to get maybe a couple of these tea leaves for you. We've got getting together with friends could be important. You've got kangaroo, unsettled times and a need to plan ahead. Yeah, I would say so. So you may have a new lifestyle, a change of lifestyle here. And it's positive. It's really good. There's success. There's wealth. There's the seeds of abundance. There's an amazing creative opportunity. You're following your intuition. Some stuff keeps falling out and I'm being told to put it back. I would normally take everything that falls out. Hold on a second. You've got this higher calling. You hear it very clearly. You know what you need to do. There's somebody around who's very distracting, and it's no good. You got to leave that behind. You got to get out of that somehow, because you've got the birth of something new coming in, something beautiful. It could be to do with your art, your music, or a child, whatever you create. This is very fortunate, good fortune, beautiful, creative energy that's going to lead you to a higher status, an expansion of your status in your life. Jupiter, the sun, the moon, Venus, this is beautiful, very good energy. So if somebody is disturbing your peace, what are you going to do with that person? I don't know. If you've got a conflict of interest, perhaps within yourself, if it's not a person outside of you, it's needing to come to some kind of balance within and to settle some kind of internal conflict. External, internal, it's a conflict that needs to be settled because it's ridiculous. Okay, here we go. We get the cracked cup. Dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be satisfied with your life if you're not focused on your path. And the throne. Okay, a position of authority. You know, the throne fell out. Did you see the throne fall out earlier? And I was told to put it back, so I did. And then it just came out again. So I feel like, to me, Spirit wanted to reiterate that this is what you're meant to have. It confirms for me. This position of authority is important. It's something you're meant to have, or, yeah, what is this a position of authority all about? Let me get one card for that. Because is it something you're supposed to, I feel like it's something you're supposed to have. You're dissatisfied with your life, and this is just so unsettling for you, and you need to plan ahead. And maybe getting together with friends is a good idea. Because if you're stuck in a situation and you're having a hard time being objective about it, then maybe getting out for a minute and just going out with your friends or getting together with somebody, maybe somebody you can talk to or not, even if you keep a lot of this to yourself, just removing yourself from the situation for a minute, you know, creating an anomaly to disrupt the flow of the cycle, the daily routine. Disrupt that with something completely different. Go someplace new, right? Just to disrupt the cycle. And this will give you an outside influence or an outsider perspective for just a moment, which could help you get above the storm clouds and see the bigger picture and realign yourself with the path if you've somehow wandered off the path. Oh my gosh. You know Lord of the Rings, when the little hobbit, right? They're in Mirkwood. I don't remember the hobbit's name. It's like Pippin, one of those ones. They can't see where they're going. So Pippin climbs up the tree. They're in the dark forest. I think they've lost the path. He climbs up the tree to get above the canopy. And so he gets above the tree line and it's all beautiful, sunshine. There's lots of like butterflies and it's so beautiful. And he can see very far. He can see the long view. He can see the bigger picture up there, getting above the canopy of the trees. But then he has to go back down below. So he goes up there, he sees the bigger picture. He sees, I think, Mordor or whatever it is in the distance, what he's trying to go towards, the goal in the distance, by getting above it for a minute. He sees that, but then he has to go back down into it. He has to go back down into the dark forest, but now at least he's got a sense of direction and which way he needs to go. Okay? So you've got the tent, a temporary situation, and the table, hard work ahead. Okay, very good. This is temporary, and you have hard work ahead, so you need to plan ahead. And maybe you will ascend to a higher position, a higher status. This looks dark, right? Get above the trees, realize, and redirect. Get back on the path. Get back down to it. Do the hard work of going from the Mirkwood Forest to Mordor, from A to B, whatever. And you will overcome. This is a temporary situation. You are going towards something so much better, so much more, a fortunate turn of events. Yeah, things are getting better. Right now, things might be unclear. And there might be a lot of conflict. Yeah, painful, very painful ending here. Yeah, this is terrible. Definitely look at the other Taurus reading I'm uploading today at the same time, because that's all about fighting to the bitter end. And that's what this looks like. Your imagination, your dreams, your daydreams, you have options. Something's poisonous, and look, it just wants to keep coming out. Yeah, something hidden from you. There could also be a Pisces. There's a path here. There's some secrets, mysteries, whatever. Yeah, you're almost to the finish line, actually. I feel like some of the worst of this is over. It was dramatic. It was obnoxious, honestly, the way I feel it. But yeah, getting above the darkness, bringing yourself up into that light for a minute, shining a light, becoming more centered. Yeah, look at him. Look at the Two of Wands. He's standing on top of the castle, looking out at the long view, thinking about the direction he's going in, using his imagination to visualize his ultimate success. Okay, I was thinking about the Seven of Cups earlier today, and I had something on my mind about it, but now it's not coming to me. And I'm distracted because there's a car outside. So this might be the end of the reading. Should I keep going? I feel like this is... No, I should stop here. I feel like this is the end of the reading. So this is what I've got for you today, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. You know what? I'll get a month. For those of you who'd like a date, to put a date on this reading. When's this going to happen? When's the change coming in? When does this end? When does it get resolved? This is a temporary situation. Okay, when does it end? Is there a month that's important here? When's the turning point? When does this birth come in? When do you make this decision? Whatever it is, a month. A month that's important to you. A date that's important to you. This one. November. So November could be important. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. I'm going to get one more, please, for Taurus before I close this out. It's February, so sometime between November and February, November or February could be important to you, to the process of your glow up transformation into this amazing new opportunity. It could be coming to you in November. It could be coming to you in February. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces or somebody who's got this in their chart. Okay, you could also be dealing with an Aries. But yeah, that Seven of Cups is important. Maybe next time we'll go into more depth about the Seven of Cups. I'm going to meditate on that again because I know I was thinking about it earlier and something about it made sense. About, you know, creative visualization and using your imagination to manifest success. There's something really powerful about it. And it can signify some kind of confusion, though, with the Seven of Cups as well. Like, you're confused, you're not sure what to do, you don't see it yet, there's a lot going on, blah, blah, but like... All right, that's it. Okay, that's it. That's what I've got for you today, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal, you can email me. My email's in the description box below. But in any case, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.